Hi, Original Soul. Welcome to Leo season. So let's do a reading around Leo season and see what comes out. In the pre-shuffle, I saw intuition, truth, clarity, transformations. We'll see if any of those themes pop back out. I hope you're doing really well. All right, let's get into these cards, shall we? All right. I will do a Celtic cross. Let's see what's at the heart of the reading. All right, so Two of Cups starting us out at the heart of the reading. All right, so this can be about choices, decisions, relationships, union, balance. All right, a couple majors already here. Yeah, a lot of choice. We got 222 out already. I'll run through each of these in a minute here. Major. Two more majors. I had a feeling a lot of the readings lately have had so many major arcana. Holy. Ooh, the lolly. Okay. We got majors a go-go here. So we'll run through it. All right, like I said, Two of Cups at the center of the reading. So relationships. Potentially here. What's crossing you? King of Wands and Justice. So this definitely could be, something with a marriage, and some challenges in that way. Maybe you are just in some sort of partnership, could be business or something else as well. It doesn't always have to be love, right? It could be family, friends. We have all sorts of relationships. Maybe you are dealing with someone who's really fiery. This person could even be maybe a little combative or aggressive, or have like a hot temper. You could be going through some sort of legal situation or legal battle here. Coming in, or from the past energy, this Ace of Cups. Right, so maybe this was something, that you thought was going to be more long-term. At the root, we have the Heirophant, which is a marriage card in tarot as well. So this definitely could be about marriage, and we have a lot of this. Just picking up the pink lotus in each of these images. We got the big one coming out of the cup. The Hierophant's got it on his little hat there. And it's at the top here of this Two of Cups. All right, so pink flowers or pink lotus may be a symbol for you. But think of that, something coming up from the muck. This could even be something that is resurrected. Especially because we have Judgment here up at the top of this reading. All right, so two different scenarios possibly coming through here. This could be a relationship ending or a relationship starting. Right, kind of one or the other, or maybe you're kind of going through both. But you can see on the Judgment card, which is a number 20, which breaks down to a 2. So we have a lot of 2 energy definitely in this reading. But you can see all these figures coming out of these coffins. They're being reborn, awakened. They are also all in white, which does look like wedding dresses to me right now. So, that really seems like the gist of it. Either you're going through some sort of breakup, doesn't necessarily have to be through the court system, or some sort of divorce. Or again, this is a new relationship coming in, or maybe you are married and that's preventing you from starting a relationship that you want to be in. And then the future energy, we've got more twos, the Two of Wands and the Two of Pentacles. There's some ships here in the background. Looks like he has a couple roses sort of waiting on this desk here. Maybe this offer hasn't quite presented itself yet to you, but with this Two of Wands, like this is, you know, him kind of hoping or wishing, kind of wanting something, and he's maybe not even totally aware that what he's been waiting for is coming in. And then with the Two of Pentacles, like I talked about at the beginning, balance, you know, blending choices with the Two of Cups. Similar here with this Two of Pentacles, but I love the version in this wizard deck. You know, normally these Two of Pentacles are all super wobbly, kind of precarious, like not really sure which way to go. But this looks like you definitely know, right? She's sitting there in a easy seated position, legs crossed. Also noticing some lotuses or lily pad as well, but you can see the pink flowers there. And how she's just serene, still, balanced, using intuition, which is not normally something I get from this card, but she's kind of weighed out the options and made up her mind. So, you know, you've called something in here, but now it might be time to choose. All right, so let's go up the path here. Let's see here, your internal environment, the Empress. All right, this is amazing. This is also a card about love, beauty, pleasure, balance. Again, feeling content. And being hopeful is really what I'm getting here as well. So, you know, for some of you, you may be, again, getting married or starting a new relationship, and maybe you are going to be starting a family or are kind of in that position now. Even if this is a relationship that, you know, that is ending or that you're walking away from, it really seems, you know, like this is something you want to do. This is something that is making you happy. So just, again, depending on which situation is yours, and this is just really relationship heavy. So it's honestly kind of difficult to read this any other way. Right, so if you're not looking for a relationship reading, then maybe this Leo season reading, and then we'll find you in the next season. But then external environment is this Four of Pentacles. And look how this door is all chained up, kind of locked in. Four of Pentacles can be a stable energy, but in this case it feels a little bit more stuck, or again, like whatever this is, you know, maybe this used to be a really stable relationship, and now, you know, this is more like you stuck. You feel like you're locked in the house, or like you can't leave. You know, or maybe this is you wanting to walk away and just kind of lock the door and not come back. Right, so I don't know if the person that you're dealing with, you know, maybe having more of a difficult time with it than you are. And then for those of you where this might be starting a relationship or starting a family, right, this could be actually finding that stability. Maybe you're even moving and finding like your dream home or something like that. All right, and then in hopes and fears, we've got the Death card and the Hermit. So like I said, we have so many majors out here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Wow. All right. Transformation, possibly being alone. So hopes and fears, like you're hoping for something to change. You're hoping for something to transform. That's what the Death card is all about. Again, if this is an ending, you're kind of ready for this to be to happen or be over. Or if this is, you know, again, maybe something new coming in, or maybe it's a friend, you know, that, you know, turn lover or something transforms in that way. Just looking how they're kind of looking at each other while they're dancing. You do have angelic protection. This could also be somebody, you know, maybe that you have met at work. Just noticing he's all kind of businessy looking in this card. But then there could be a fear of being alone. The Hermit, you know, does hermit himself away to absorb, to reflect, to eventually sort of integrate everything that he's been through and come out wiser, stronger. So, you know, with that possibly ending of a relationship, or maybe you're, you know, moving on, moving out, you know, that can be something that you're really excited for, but it can also be really scary. Maybe you haven't been on your own very much. You know, maybe this is the first time, and, you know, that can bring in some fear. That can also keep us sort of staying in this environment that possibly you don't want to be in anymore. All right, let's move on to the outcome. Like I said, two more majors, the Chariot and the Tower. So that's pretty powerful outcome. Again, the Chariot has that lotus, if you notice. So this could be kind of a fast moving, getting the hell out of somewhere. Maybe you're, you know, telling someone like, hey, I want a divorce and I'm moving out. You know, that could be something that's happening here. Or this could be something that goes really, really fast. Again, if this is a new relationship, where it's really speedy, maybe you're getting married really quickly after meeting each other, and that may shock or surprise some people with the Chariot and the Tower there. But whatever this is, whatever you're doing, this is spiritually guided. You're using your intuition. That's how the Chariot gets driven. It's kind of following that guidance, following this pink lotus, which is your heart. Right? Maybe you're starting to make an offer to yourself and take better care of yourself and your heart space. All right, super interesting reading. I don't know, this one feels fairly straightforward, but like I said, two totally different ends of the spectrum here. So again, possibly something coming to an end, which that message has been coming up honestly repeatedly. But then so has like new partnership coming in as well. So we do have the Empress and the Heirophant here, which are both marriage cards. I mean, starting out at the heart of the reading is the Two of Cups. Okay, so I mean, that is at the center of this reading, some sort of relationship. All right, so depending on what side of the spectrum you are on, either way, it seems like whatever you're moving towards is getting you unstuck. And that's going to take some strength, okay, which is the Leo card here, one of the Leo cards. Yeah, kind of taming that fear, taming that dragon. And again, this could be something surprising, or, you know, maybe nobody knows about this. Maybe nobody knows about this person that you're seeing or that you may end up marrying. On the flip side, again, maybe nobody knows how unhappy you are and that you're ready to leave. So yeah, it seems like you've been making some plans or have some ideas in your head, and you're ready to move forward with that. But that's definitely going to be kind of a shock or just a shakeup to your life, right? Some of these major decisions, of course, that we make tend to have large impact on our lives. So All right, well, that's what we've got here for this Leo season reading. Definitely something around relationships. I'd be interested to know how this fits for you. But definitely take good care of yourself. Take good care of your heart space. Maybe don't be that kind of shadow side of the King of Wands, being maybe aggressive, assertive in like a really nasty way. Right? Just following your heart, following your intuition, and moving towards this excitement. Moving towards, I don't know, this tower moment that maybe you're causing here. All right, so that's what we've got. I hope there was something here for you. Just saw 1717 on the timer. All right, I hope there was something here for you. And until next time, peace.